watching the Baltimore station that works for you. ABC 2 News. Good Morning Maryland at 9.
Thanks for joining us this morning. All right, lose weight, save money. Many of you are working really hard to keep those New Year's resolutions, and for some of you, it's volunteering or doing more community service, which is such a great one. But where do you begin and how do you succeed with that? Every morning we have been bringing in an expert to keep those resolutions sticking. So Sister Catherine Gugerty from Loyola University joins us this morning with some advice. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, you're most welcome.
So this is a little overwhelming. It's a great resolution to have, but a lot of people always wonder, okay, I know I want to do this, but what's the next step?
Well, you know, I would liken this to somebody who says, I want to play sports. You need to focus in and really think about, well, what is it I want to do? Who do I want to be working with? What's the time I have available? How far do I want to drive? Do I want to take public transportation? It's all those issues to really spend some time thinking through before you just dive into it.
Is it one of those things also where, you know, if you love animals, then maybe an animal shelter is a good place for you?
Absolutely. The other thing is, you know, some people say, I really want to do something different from what I do every day. So if somebody is a file clerk or whatever, they say, I don't want to go to an organization and do filing, I want to do the direct people thing. But others, you know, say, I'm really good at technology and computers, and I would love to be behind the scenes working with computers. And so it's really thinking through what is it that you really want to be doing, how do you want to spend your time, and who do you want to spend it with.
And then you decide, okay, I know that this is the place where I want to go and volunteer. What do you do next?
Well, you call the organization. I always encourage people to do a little research on the organization. It's always good if somebody in your church volunteers there, or helps out, or knows the organization, or works there, to check with them. Ask them, you know, sort of what the whole operation is like. And then once you've done some research, to call them and ask them what their needs are. One of the things that we're all good intention, but we go running into a place and say, I want to do this, this, and this. And most organizations know exactly what their needs are, and it's a good match when they can tell you what the need is, and you say, that's something I can do.
And you said even call and ask really basic questions. Is there parking?
Absolutely.
You know, things that you probably wouldn't think about because you're so excited to get involved.
Right. It's those little things, you know, what do I wear? What's appropriate attire? How early do I have to get there? Is there anything I can bring that would help you all out for the people you're serving, or, you know, just some small thing? But you know, whatever, it's important to ask those questions.
The other thing I like that you said before we go is you said also give feedback after your experience. If it was positive, let them know why. If it could be improved, let them know why.
Right. It's always important to touch base with the staff person as you're leaving, or to call them after you get home. You might have questions. Why do they do this? Why do they do that? And it would be more efficient if they did this. And I think it's really important that we pose those questions to the staff who they know the day in and day out operation, and they can best help us understand why something's done, or maybe we're a new set of eyes and we're offering them something that they had never thought of.
Well, I think it's the best resolution a person can make, so thank you for coming in and giving us advice on it.
Thank you.
All right, Sister Catherine Gugerty is with Loyola University. I appreciate you coming in.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much. Charlie.